So my name is Travis James Sanders. I'm 26 and I'm from Bellevue, Ohio. As a psychic, people come to me when they want to find out information about their life that they might not know through their five physical senses. So when someone sits down in front of me, I tell them I'm not really sure what I'm going to talk about until I open my mouth. So I may end up talking about past, present, future, your loved ones, your health. I'm usually pretty good too at seeing inside the body, so I can hit some health things for people and they seem to like that. But as a medium, I can also communicate with people that have passed over. So a psychic is someone who can connect and communicate with energy, situations, circumstances beyond the five physical senses. A medium uses those same psychic channels to connect with discarnate entities. I see energy. So when I'm reading for you, I will see what looks like, sometimes it's a glow, and sometimes it's like a heat wave on either side of the body. And depending on where it's standing tells me what side of the family it's from. And then from there, I get inner visions, inner pictures. I mainly see and feel my information, and that's how spirit communicates. So I may be impressed with pain or drawn to different parts of my body. I may get memories of things that didn't happen to me. They're someone else's memories, or general streams of thought in my head, narratives that aren't my own, and I use that information to piece it together like a puzzle to bring you your communication from your loved ones. So I grew up in a Pentecostal household, so it was very strict, very religious. So when I started realizing that the visions and things that I saw and felt as a kid, that up until that point I assumed everyone saw or everyone felt or everyone knew, when I realized that that wasn't like quote-unquote normal, or I kind of became the weird kid at school because people would whisper, how do you know that? Or that kid, don't look him in the eyes, he can read your mind. I thought I was crazy. So I really started to search for answers as to why am I seeing and feeling the things that I am. So looking back, I can say I've had psychic experiences since childhood, but up until probably middle school, I assumed everyone had psychic experiences. So middle school comes around, and I start researching what back then they called the occult. Now they're a little friendlier, and they call it New Age or metaphysics. And as I was studying things, I would read these books from other clairvoyants and mediums and intuitives. And as I was reading their process, I would see, oh, well, I do that. Oh, that's how I see things. Maybe I'm not a freak. Maybe I'm not broken. So I started to self-teach for a few years, and when I was 16, I had a reading. First time I'd ever been to a psychic, first time I ever had a reading, and I sit down at the table. I knew the woman that I had to speak to, and she goes, you have a gift, and one day you're going to be doing readings and teaching, and I see you doing TV and writing. And at the time, I thought the woman smoked crack because I was painfully shy. That was not me, but surely every single thing that she had said had eventually come to pass. And it was shortly after that reading at 16 that I started reading publicly and professionally. Sometimes spirit will have me tease someone about something. I remember a young girl came in. I think she just turned 16, and I had read for the mother before to connect with her husband, the young girl's father that had passed away, and I didn't know how young the girl was. She actually looked like she could have been like 12 or 13. So she sits down, and I feel her dad come in. It was a vibration I recognized. And he was showing me these traffic cones, and I said, I don't know what this is about, but your dad wants me to tease you about your driving. He says, like, you really stink, like, you're really not good at it, and he's laughing about it. And, she starts laughing, and just that day, right before they came to my office, they left the DMV, where she was doing her driver's test. So it was, her dad's way of telling her that I'm here with you. With TV shows especially, everything is like demons and people getting scratched and ghosts, and that's never really been my experience. I think that's a small percentage of what's out there. I do the work that I do because I truly believe in my heart of hearts that this is the reason that I'm on this planet living and breathing. When I was younger, I fought with this. I remember having screaming matches with God. I don't want to do this. I don't want to see these things. I don't want to feel these things. I quit, find somebody else. And that never lasted too long. And eventually I'd get over my hissy fit and do what I felt that I needed to do. And the only way I really know how to describe it is it's just this pull that I feel that nothing else means as much to me, nothing is as gratifying to me as this work. More than anything, I love to teach. I love doing my readings, I love that, but classes, educating people and empowering people to say, you don't need someone like me to be able to do this, is one of my favorite things. So so reading and things like that also allow me to teach at the same time, which is what I feel my purpose is. In doing this work, I've come to a few bulleted beliefs that to me really stand out as my message that I want to impart to people. The first, without a doubt in my mind, we create everything around us with our thoughts, with our feelings, with our mindsets, our belief systems. The second thing that I personally have shifted from belief into knowing is that there's more to life than this physical experience. I can't claim to have all the answers as to what happens next, but I, in my heart, feel that it has evolved beyond believing that there's something more, and truly, truly know and take peace in the fact that this life is not all that there is. And the last thing to me that's really important is that you can empower yourself, that in the same way that you control your life, that this higher power, whether you want to call it the universe, the God, law of attraction, your spirit guides, your higher self, your angels, whatever fits as part of your belief system, you are not separate from. You can utilize and connect with and take that connection to achieve and create that which you want for yourself and bring healing into all aspects of everything that you do.